What's going on, everyone? It's Spartan Warrior 5 again here today, bringing you guys another Battlefield 3 beta commentary. And in today's video, I just, wanted to be here talking about, the game in general, and just this one thing that I thought would be, interesting to talk about with you guys today. And before I begin, I just, want to bring some background to this whole topic. And that is this whole idea that, previous Battlefield players have been looking at this game, playing it, watching gameplay, and generally aren't happy. I mean, big-time fans of the series have been like, you know what, this game, doesn't feel like Battlefield, this isn't what, we've come to know and love, this, isn't Battlefield, this is just something else. And, it's just, I want to make this sort of like an example. I'm going to use a different game series, one that's really well known and that I play a lot of people play a lot, and that's Call of Duty. We're going to start off with Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. That game brought something completely different to the table for Call of Duty. I mean, it was a totally different game, different setup, different feel to it. I mean, it was something brand new, and that's why everyone loved it so much. It was like, oh my god, this is a new experience. And then Treyarch saw this success and was just like, you know what? Let's make some money off of this. So they made their own version of it called World at War, which was a good game. It's just, it felt so much like Call of Duty 4. It used so much of the same things, but it, had different maps, had different storyline, had different weapons, all of this, And, people, they generally accepted it, but a lot of people were like, you know what, Call of Duty 4 is better, might as well just stick with that. And then we have Modern Warfare 2, which adds, some new features to the game, but in general, it really does stick to the whole Call of Duty 4 formula, and people were like, yeah, for the first couple of months, but then afterwards, all the bullshit started erupting, and hell broke loose, and basically, everyone hates that game now. And so, Treyarch is like, you know what, we gotta make some more money, let's make a balanced Modern Warfare 2. And I have to say, they did a pretty good job balancing the game. There are just some things that, well, let's just face it, I mean, the connection makes it sort of unbalanced. And there's some things that are just like, what the F? And so, generally people are just like, it's because it uses a lot of the same things as, its predecessor, Call of Duty 4. And that's the point I want to make here today, is just, would Battlefield players like this game if it was, Bad Company 2, if Battlefield 3 was Bad Company 2? And in my opinion, I wouldn't like this game if this was Bad Company 2. Not saying that Bad Company 2 is a bad game, it's just, I want something different. I want something fresh. I don't want, the same things over and over again. I want something that's, new, and to my opinion, this is something new. This is something fresh, and, to be honest with you, I've been loving this beta. I know it's going to be over soon, but, I mean, hell, I've enjoyed this thing for, all that it's worth, I mean, I put a lot of time into this, and it's just, I'm really looking forward to this game. Now, a lot of Battlefield players are like, you know what, this doesn't have a lot of strategic gameplay, not a lot of teamwork, this isn't Battlefield. And my argument is, it really does have, strategy and teamwork. It's just a matter of how people play this game that makes it, not strategic, not team-based. A lot of people treat this game like Call of Duty, and you really can't do that. I'm going to do that in another commentary, so, say that for a different day, different video, but for now, I'm just going to leave it at, it's people that are the problem. How people play this game that makes it, not strategic, not, team-based. And a main part of this is, just everyone thinks, you know what, Call of Duty, is going to be a piece of shit. Let's all transfer over to Battlefield, let's go over to that. And, everything will be handy-dandy fine. And it's just people don't know how to play this game. You know, it's, people don't know how to arm objectives, they don't know how to use their kits properly by, laying down ammo or, putting on medical supplies or putting on suppressive fire. I mean, it's just people don't know how to play this game. And now I'm not saying, like, oh, they all have to change, because you really can't make, the general masses change to how you like it, It's just, that's the thing. People really don't know how to treat this game like Battlefield instead of Call of Duty. Everyone thinks, every, one man for himself, and, I'll do fine. Well, KD-wise, you'll do fine, but it's, the team's not going to do well, and overall, everyone's enjoyment is going to be hindered because you're trying to, make this game Call of Duty when it's not. And so, if, all the Call of Duty people, fanned out and, sort of went back to their game, I'm not trying to say, like, oh my god, everyone get out of this game, this has to be for Battlefield people. I mean, I just, in a realistic world, in, like, a perfect world, if this were all people who, like, played their kits, knew what they were doing in Battlefield, then this would be a very strategic game. This would have a lot to do with teamwork. I mean, support kids laying down suppressive fire, keeping the enemy in that sort of like a hazy sort of screen so they can't really see what they're doing. And then have, some engineers or someone, crawl up by the MCON station, arm the charges. And, I mean, just overall, this would be a much better game. And I mean, my good friend Unscales, I remember he commented something along the lines of, like, oh, the most strategy, or, the most strategy is, you crawling up to a MCOM station and arming it. And in my opinion, that's not necessarily true. I'm not trying to hate on anyone or say, oh, this person's wrong. It's just, I mean, in this game, I know it's going to be, fixed, but the damage is pretty much 2 bullets with every gun. And in my opinion, that's a really realistic, scenario. How, guns can kill in very little amounts of, bullets. And it just makes you really sort of think before you act. Like, alright, can I make it to this cover before anyone notices? Do I have people who can, supply suppressive fire so I can make it out of here? And these are all things that you have to take into consideration. And it's just, a lot of people think, this is like Bad Company 2, where it's like, it's just, the health will regenerate over time, as like the red things on the side of the screen. And that's not true. And plus, I mean, bullets kill a lot faster in this game than they have in the past. So it really needs you to sort of make decisions that are more strategic, like, is this cover good enough? Can I, get a good feed on the enemy? Is the area clear? Can I move up? It's a lot more strategic, in my opinion, that, you have to decide what you're going to do before you act. And that's just how I see it. I mean, I don't know if many Battlefield people have thought about it this way, as in, how I put it as, like, the whole Call of Duty 4 sort of, I don't really know how to say it, like an example. But, I mean, I hope they sort of change their minds about this game and start playing it some more, because, I mean, I promise you guys I'd do this in another commentary, but the Call of Duty people in this game are really starting to piss me off, because it's just, people have no idea how to use their kits. They don't know how to arm the bomb. I mean, I'll be, laying there trying to disarm a bomb, trying to arm it, and they'll just be, like, hopping around, pushing me off, and, pushing me to the side, and there goes an MCOM station, or, there goes an armed charge that we could have had, and, I mean, I don't know, it's just, it gives me migraines sometimes. I mean, that's an overstatement, but, I mean, you get the point, where it's, these people just, they just don't know how to play Battlefield, and we need more people that, are a little bit less known, who post a lot of Battlefield content, and good Battlefield content, going for objectives, showing off how to play the game, like Unscales. We need more people like him to be more recognized so that more people can know how to do these things. And, what else did I want to say? I mean, I made this sort of commentary earlier. It's just, it was, around 16 minutes long, and YouTube said that was, too long of an upload. So, I'm trying to think of the other things that I said before. Not too sure. It's just, I mean, people, I think, are really quick to judge with this game. That, you know, it's something completely different, so they don't really know how to play it. And, I mean, it's just, you gotta give it some time. I mean, if you don't put the time into this game, you're not going to get good at it, you're not going to learn the ropes of it. So why would you expect it to be, you know, this grand masterpiece right off the gate if, you know, it's something completely different, which it is. This is an entirely different game. So why would you expect to be, you know, amazing at it, you know, the instant you touch the controller, touch the keyboard, you know? I mean, I didn't expect to be, you know, fantastic at this game the first time I tried it. I mean, it's just, I went into it with an open mind and just, you know, thinking, alright, what do I need to do to be good? You know, what do I have to do to succeed in this game? How can I get the win? And, you know, how does this game play? And I went into it with an open mind, and I've been enjoying the hell out of this game. So, I'm going to leave you guys with the rest of this gameplay. What else do you guys think about this? Leave your comments below, and just leave me your general thoughts about this game, and, you know, are you guys going to be buying this game? Because I know I sure as hell am going to get this game. So, I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. I think I go, like, 40-something kills to 20-something deaths, and my end score was around 8,000, and that's another thing. All the people who normally play Call of Duty, not a lot of Battlefield, here's a general good tip for you. KD doesn't really matter in this game. It's, you know, all about, you know, supporting your team and getting the win. It really doesn't have anything to really do with KD. No one really cares about KD in this game. And plus, how you can, you know, level up fast and rank up fast is using your kits. Like, the ones I usually use will be either the support or the assault kit, which I usually call the medic. And just use their kit, as in throw it on ammo, throw it on medical supplies. And if you do that enough, your points will start racking up. And as well, you know, just getting kills. I mean, you don't have to get a ridiculous amount of kills, just, you know, get kills. And then also arm objectives or defend objectives. And you're going to get points, and you're going to level up fast. Because I know a few friends of mine, including Ninja Fish, you know, have been saying, you know, can't really level up that fast, or, you know, I don't want to lose these guns, or, you know, I don't want to get too used to these guns if I can't unlock them, you know, really fast. And I mean, it's just, if you use your kits, like, a lot, like, as soon as you spawn on a squad mate and throw down an ammo crate, or, you know, you throw down a medical kit, you're going to get some points. I mean, pretty much guaranteed. And, I mean, if you just stick with the game, you're going to be leveling up, because you're going to, like, learn what to do to sort of level up. You're going to get those sort of strategies, you know, get in the groove of things. And overall, you're going to do fine. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that little quick tip and this commentary in general. I'm going to leave you guys with the rest of this little gameplay here. Peace out, guys. I will talk to you guys soon. And, goodbye.